This is Andy Burrell for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm joined by Frank Smith in the immediate aftermath of Canelo Alvarez. Alvarez's unanimous decision win over Callum Smith. Frank, talk to me about the fight. What did you make of it?
Yeah, I mean, Canelo obviously showed his class. Callum Smith, what a warrior, stayed in there, stuck in there, tore his bicep, I think, early in the fight. But Canelo, you know, he is on a true another level, isn't he? And great performance from him. Great to have crowds back as well. 12,000 people here at the Alamo Dome tonight. So no, it's a great night for boxing. Callum Smith will be back, and you know, as I say, Canelo, brilliant performance.
Did anything surprise you about the fight itself, and you know, by just how good Canelo was? We all know he's a brilliant fighter anyway, but did you expect anything more from maybe Callum, or?
No, I think, you know, Callum went in there with his game plan. But I think Canelo, in my personal opinion, looked the best he's looked in his last few fights. You know, I wasn't at the last one, but was at the Danny Jacobs fight, at the Rocky Fielding fight as well. But I thought, Canelo looked great tonight. And Callum Smith, like I say, showed how tough he really is in there, and deserves to be at that highest level.
We saw obviously Callum's arm at the end of the fight, a very bad injury. Just any idea as to what has happened?
No, I mean, from what I know, he's torn his bicep, but that's not confirmed, to be honest. So it could be something different, but yeah, it's definitely something with his arm, which was, I think, around round 5 that happened. So, you know, to stay in there just shows how tough he is.
With Canelo next, he said that he wants either Billy Joe Saunders or Caleb Plant. Billy Joe Saunders, your guy. Is that the immediate kind of situation you find yourselves in? Try and make that fight as quickly as possible? Yeah,
Billy Joe Saunders' fight would be great. You know, he's been quite open, said he wants to win all the belts at 168 pounds. I'm sure Billy Joe would love that fight as well. You know, everyone will also talk about the other fight that probably wasn't mentioned, is the Golovkin fight. But you know, Billy Joe's a great fight as well. So let's see what happens over the next few days. You know, I'm sure he'll want to get back moving very quickly.
12,000 fans in attendance today, as you mentioned, Frank. How good was it just obviously have such a large attendance?
Yeah, you would have thought there was about 50,000 with the noise they were making at certain points. A great crowd as well. You know, like they wouldn't let them hold. They wouldn't let them hold for 5 seconds, would they? Booing every time there was any type of break in the fight at all. But yeah, it was brilliant to see. You know, obviously we had 1,000 in for AJ last week, and to get 12,000 in here, real passionate fans, love their boxing, and yeah, great to see.
Quickly work through the undercard. Frank, Mark Castro making his debut after all of the kind of disruptions that he's had and the pullouts. Was he worth the wait?
Yeah, I think he's had a lot of pressure on him as well. You know, because he's had 2 fights he's had to come out of now. One, I think it was August, and then November. So good to get him up and running now. You know, he's been had a long build up to that. I think we signed him back in, I don't remember. Must have been.
You announced him on the Garcia Vargas card.
Yeah, February, yeah. So back in February, so he's had a long time. I think it's good just to get that first one out of the way, and a good win for him. He looked the part as well.
Emma Williams destructive tonight, and immediately after calls out Anthony Fowler.
Great fight. Loved the Anthony Fowler fight, and that's definitely one. And maybe we even see it late next year. But Emma Williams, a real entertaining fighter and a brilliant performance.
And Ray Ford, another one of your young prospects, just talking about his win.
Yeah, I think Ray Ford's one of the best prospects we've got in the US. Looked really good, tough opponent, real step up for him, and exciting future ahead.
Estrado Chocolatito 2 coming up. Talk to me about that one, Frank.
Love it. March 13th in the US, just working on venues now. Hopefully we can follow up with the crowd like we had here tonight. We can follow up with a big crowd. That's a fight we're all looking forward to. 2 pound-for-pound stars going in there. And, you know, there's also the winner at the end of that probably going to face Rungvisai as well. So exciting little 2021 coming up for the Superfly division.
And finally, Emmanuel, I forgot to ask Eddie about the other day, but we know Gamal Yafai picked up that EBU title on Thursday night in Italy. How pleased are you for him after kind of, again, the disruptions he's had in his career through injuries of his own?
Yeah, no, it's great to see him back. Great performance, you know, to go out to Italy and to win the belt out in Italy, European champion, truly deserved. And you know what he's come back from. I think he had both of his arms, didn't he, operated on. So a long period out the ring, and now we've got to keep him active. So exciting, and well done, big well done to Gamal. So shame I wasn't there.
Well, Frank, I'm sure we'll catch up with you again soon. Enjoy the Christmas period and New Year's, and I will speak to you soon. As I say, thank you, Speak to Boxing Social.
Thanks for travelling out here, mate. As always, have a lovely Christmas, and thanks for all the work you do pushing boxing throughout the year.